Hi, welcome back to Cozy Ghost Games. Today is going to be our official last build on Hallowpop, and we're going to go ahead and work on this back corner. It's going to be the Haunted Carnival, so I'm super excited for this one. In case you missed yesterday's episode, we worked on our jack-o'-lantern forest, so we're basically going to be continuing our little road from the jack-o'-lantern forest all the way down to our road on the very, left side of our island, and that has the movies, the costume contest, and the Able sisters. So let's go ahead, and we need to get a shovel and some food because we have a lot of rocks in this area. While we break these rocks, how's your day going or your morning? It's actually pretty early when I'm filming this. I woke up at 6 a.m. Just woke up, couldn't go back to sleep. Figured I might as well go ahead and get my day started. There we go, and I think that's all of it. If not, we'll keep our shovel on us. But I think, yeah, that looks good. So as you can tell, it's a pretty big size area. I was actually kind of concerned that it was going to be on the smaller side. But it's not, so that's actually really good because I have a lot of rides I want to add. We also have to kind of make it look a little on the abandoned, kind of haunted. So I think the best thing to do is probably go ahead and pop on our helmet so we can actually start planning this area too. So let's see, I'm thinking first, actually, let's figure out where we want to put Bunny's house at. She is kind of, like the ringleader. Is that the right word? I don't know if it is. She takes care of the the carnival area. I'm honestly thinking maybe just put her right in the middle, right here. And how much do we have for here? Yeah, that's good. So put this. It's not like we can put a tree here or here, so we can at least maybe go back one and we can still put a fence. And then 2 down. There we go. Alright, so here's where Bunny's house will be. So now we should be able to go ahead and... I lost my train of thought. Okay, so now we should be able to go ahead and start placing down where I want the dirt path to go. So I did go ahead and end our little road here. I think we may actually extend it out a bit now that I'm looking at it. Maybe put it to where our cliff does end up here this way. So what if we put it right here? Okay, and done. All right, so that looks a little bit better. We will need to go ahead and add our little critters. There we go. Let's add the cat. I don't know, right here looks good. Yeah, okay. Alright, so now we have to figure out our dirt path. This is probably going to be the hardest part because I also want to add in some trees, kind of make it a little overgrown. So you know what we might do instead is let's grab some of the items I do have, place them down, and we can kind of figure out where the dirt would go and wouldn't go, if that makes any sense. Okay, so I grabbed a couple items that we're going to be using. So let's try and figure out where we're going to put all of this. I want to try and make it different so it doesn't look like Pepperwood's fall festival. So I kind of try and make this look a little bit more spookier and kind of on the creepy side. So right off the bat, we do have a plaza arch. So maybe we can put that right here and maybe a tree on both sides. Kind of forcing you to go through here. And then let's see. So we'll have Bunny's house right here. Maybe right in the middle we can do the merry-go-round. And then let's see, maybe we can do all the plaza games right along the like beach area. So we have stand. So I did just stick with like the black and white variation, just because the other ones just weren't the right colors. Oop, that was... Okay. Do I have another one? No. Oh. Okay. Alright, so I did grab another plaza arch. Maybe we can put that right here too. And what else do we have? So we have the balloon wagon. Maybe we can put that like right here by the merry-go-round. Another balloon. Maybe we can put that, I don't know, like right here. Ferris wheel. I definitely think we should put that by Bunny's house. And then we have another plaza stand game. I may grab one or two more, maybe. We'll see. Give you a scooch. Okay, we have the cotton candy stall. Popcorn machine. And... oh, the colorful wheel. Let's just put that right here. What is it for? I don't know. But I figure we could use it. Okay. Yeah, this looks pretty good. I mean, we can add maybe some trees. Kind of going like in a crescent shape. Kind of outlining that. Alright. And then we can add, probably use like a lot of weeds, some glowing moss. Maybe some bushes, and just kind of make it look really kind of outdated, like no one really visits here, but Bunny's trying to do her best to keep it up. Yeah, that should be good. Add some more trees right here, and maybe we can customize some stalls and pop in a stall here and there. I think that should be good. So let's go ahead and take out our path just so I can see where we're gonna go with this. So like right here. Okay, so that looks pretty good. So basically, you know, our path is gonna go over to the left. Maybe we can have something up here, maybe with a stall or two, and then we can kind of wrap around the carousel. And I think that is actually gonna be really good. Okay. And yeah, I think I can see it. All right, let me go ahead. I need to fiddle with the path for a little bit, and we can actually start decorating after that. Okay, and done. So this is kind of what I went with, kind of very squiggly. Hopefully it doesn't make a lot of sense. That's kind of the intention, and kind of has a little bit of emptiness. Maybe we can add like a flower or weeds or something like that with some items. I was thinking, I did grab some kid tents. I think that's what they're called, like the little tent items. Maybe instead of putting the thing right here, we can do some quick terraforming, and we can add like a little circus tent. Now there's one that I have found on Instagram. I'll add the codes to the bottom. They have like a clown with a fun house. I don't like clowns, so I'm not going to be adding that. So we're just going to do like a cute little kids tent. So let's go ahead. We're just going to add some quick terraforming right here. So the tents are 2 by 2, so as long as we have at least 4. But we will need some extra. Let's take that out. Oh. Okay, so 2 by 2, so those 2 tents should definitely fit, and then I'll add just some extra terraforming so we can pop that down. Now because we did run out of code space, yeah, okay, that's good. These are the standees that we're going to be popping down, which I think are going to be fine. I like using the standees. Alright, but I think for now we can actually go ahead and officially start decorating. I'm so excited to do this. All right, what we will need to go ahead and do is go ahead and start filling up our pockets completely with all of our items that we're going to be using. I'll need to grab some trees and bushes and definitely some glowing moss. So I will be right back. Okay, grabbed a few things. Oh, our pockets are almost full anyway, so that's good. All right, I don't even know where to start. I think we'll just kind of go right, basically through my pockets down the rows. So Plaza Arch is going to go right here, and let's go ahead and make this center. And I do think a tree will actually fit on both sides. There we go. Okay. And we have our nether Plaza Arch, which is going to go right over here between the Carnival and the Jack-o'-lantern forest. I did have to think, I was like, what was this again? Okay, and we're gonna pop down a cedar and a cedar. I think that should look good. Well, I did go ahead and grab a few mush items. I think that'd be really cute if we kind of pop it in with our trees when we put this right here. So put all the trees in like this corner. So how about we pop a bush right here by our tree at the entrance, and then we can go ahead and put, I think this is the mush lamp. Yeah. Go ahead and put the mush lamp right here. And I do believe a tree will fit right here. So we're gonna go ahead and stick a cedar. Okay, and let's put a cedar to the right of the entrance, and then I will put down another mush lamp. And I apologize if I sound sick. I don't know why. I just woke up feeling icky today. But to keep with our little carnival theme, the show must go on. Wait, no, that's theater. You know what? We're going to keep it with that too. We have work to do. We can't slack. So we're going to put the balloons where our... Oh, you know what I didn't grab? A ladder. Okay, grabbed a ladder. Let's go ahead and do we want to put some codes down? You know what? I don't think it will matter because it's going to be dark. I don't think you're going to be able to see it. So here's our first kit. There's no room. Isn't it 2x2? Yeah. Okay, so let's spin it. And take this one. Okay, I can. And spin it. And we'll go ahead and knock down our little two pieces of terraforming. Right, and now we can go ahead and put down our standees. Done with that. And now I'm thinking we'll go ahead and add like a separate dirt patch right here. I think once we add everything in, it'll look super cute. Alright, so let's go back down over here. A mush parasol. Let's add that. Maybe like right over here. That should fit. And then we can add another tree. I am kind of tempted to maybe add some kind of fencing. Like maybe the fencing starts right here. I did want to add it. You know what, let's go ahead and grab that. We'll pop that down too. Okay, so we're just gonna start with our little area. Oop, that's not the right spot. Alright, and so we have our vertical board fence. That's gonna be a mix between purple and green, just like we've been doing. And done. So we have our awesome purple and green fence. Go ahead and put back in our mush parasol. And we'll add a tree. I don't know. Oh, I don't think it's going to go like right here because that's not the row. So maybe right here. There we go. It'll be in line, but it'll be okay. And then we do have another mush parasol. Let's go ahead and put this down in the bottom corner. And maybe just push this right up against as far as it'll go, which is actually, that's perfect. This it'll kind of go where the trees won't be able to sit, and then we can actually surround it with the trees. So hardwood. Okay, grab some yellow leaf piles, which I think we can put these in like the larger sections. So maybe one over here at the main entrance, and then how about what will be right in front of our Ferris wheel? Okay, our next item is the balloons. So how about we put that right here? I think that will be a good spot. Oh, you know what we can add though? Let's pop down our candy code and maybe a bag code. Maybe the purple one. I think that would look really good. So go there and right here. So maybe they were trying to grab the balloon and they dropped their candy basket instead. I think we may have to move the leaf pile here. And then we have our other balloon, which I think we said we were going to put right here. So we will need to continue adding some candy codes or random little codes. So how about some gummy worms? And kind of drag that down. Okay, here's our Ferris wheel. So that's going to go by Bunny's house. We can put a tree right here. So how about a sapling on the left side and on the right a cedar. Okay, and now we have our game. So there, and we're just going to put these all down the line. Okay, merry-go-round. We're actually going to push this right here. So it's almost like they had a lot of dirt going towards the Ferris wheel, or not the Ferris wheel, the carousel. Okay, but now we have a cotton candy. Let's go ahead and put this right in front of the carousel. And let's add some candy. Popcorn. Ooh, where do we want to put this? You know, let's put it right here at the entrance next to the cotton candy. Grab and pull. Too bad I didn't find like any like dropped popcorn code. That would actually be kind of cute, like with the candy corn. Oh, you know what? Let's put the popcorn machine right here by our little tent. I did go ahead and keep the colored wheel. I really want to try using it. I just don't know where. Maybe we can go ahead and put it right in front of our tent. Maybe if you spin the wheel, maybe you win something. Okay, we have a drop snack. Let's pop that on top of some code. How about the white boo bag? Maybe they got scared and dropped what they were holding. And then I grabbed some mush logs. I want to put one probably, where do we want to put it? Like right here. And I think we can put a plasma ball because I think these do stay on, right? Like maybe one right there and one up here. Add a mush log. And plasma ball. And you know what? Let's go ahead and pop in a tree right here if we can. Oh, we can. Perfect. Okay, although you won't be able to see the balloon. That means we can put this on half tiles and then we can put the balloon right in front of it. That still works out. Turn you on. And then I did grab some confetti machines. Maybe we can put them... I like to hide the confetti machines. Let's see, which way is it going to blow? That. Yeah, because it kind of looks like maybe it's coming out of that booth right there, which looks really fun. And where else? Maybe we can put it right behind this tree. Eventually it will grow and get bigger, so how about right here? Alright, and now we can go ahead and add in... Ooh, I don't think we can add in trees right here, can we? Let's just add a bush. Add a tree. Let's add a cedar. And then maybe right here a regular hardwood. And let's pop in some bushes all down the left side near the beach. Alright, let's go ahead and start to grab some more mesh lamps. Maybe we can go ahead and pop one, I don't know, right here. I wish I could say I knew exactly what I'm doing, but I don't. And how about our fourth one? Like right here. Just where you can barely see it. And of course I had to grab some bubble machines. Did I put anything behind here? I don't think so. So bubble machine behind the balloons. And it just insists on no, there's not enough. There we go. Okay, and then our second bubble machine, how about we put it right behind the carousel? Okay, and skeleton, how about we pop that in our little forest? And I did grab a simple well. I just felt like adding something from the ring in here. I don't know why. It just felt like we just needed it. Okay, and then we have a spooky tower, and then I did grab the lantern set, so we're gonna pop the lantern set right here. And then I did go ahead and craft a pumpkin because we used all of them, and then we'll put our tower pumpkin, spooky tower, just to the left. Upright speaker. This is so we can start having some music play. I didn't want anything too big where you can see it, so let's just turn this on. So right here, and how about behind our little spinny wheel? Okay, and then I figured we could maybe drop some star clocks, just because they are a little bit bigger than the star fragments. And then we do have a spooky trick lamp. How about we just pop that right here? Nah, like that. That looks good. Pop in a pumpkin right there at the front. And then I grabbed some gyroids. I have no idea where we can put these down. How about right here? Jingle, jingle. And how about one right here? And maybe one over here by our little circus tent. Perfect. Oh, it's looking good. You know what I think I'm going to do real quick is I'm just going to drop down some random codes everywhere. That's going to be pretty boring, so I'll just cut that part out. Okay, so I think I'm pretty good with all of these codes I popped down. I went ahead and used a lot of the candy and then kind of like the extra little, I don't even know what to call these, like little icon, Halloween icons, like the candy corn, the cat, the bat, the little ghost, and the pumpkins. So maybe Bunny put these down just to kind of make it more fun so people would try visiting. But I am officially out of trees, and I would go buy more at Nook's Cranny, but it is 7:06, so they aren't open yet. So what I'm thinking we'll go ahead and do is maybe wake Bunny up, because when I logged in, it was showing she was still sleeping. But go ahead and get her house moved in, and then we can time travel, and then I can get more trees. Alright, so yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, she is moved in. Alright, so we can go ahead, and I did stop by Nook's Crannies and picked up some more trees. I did forget to put in some glowing moss, so let's go ahead and add some of this down too while we're at it. And I want to add some flowers, so we do need to go ahead and add those too. But we are completely out, so I will need to run and grab some flowers. But I think we can put those maybe all along here too. Right, let me grab that UFO. I just finished putting down some of the glowing moss. Let me grab that UFO. It would be so cute if it would actually fit. Okay, let's see if this UFO is gonna fit. Please fit, please fit, please fit. Yes, it fits. And now we can have a little guy. I am gonna turn you. There we go. And let's scooch you back. Now I did go ahead and I've been wanting to use a lot of items I've never used before. So like the UFO, the asteroid. Another one that I have never used, and I'm hoping this looks okay, is the raccoon figure. I don't know. Can it go like right here? I've never used it, but maybe he's just like a little chill. Maybe he's real. Maybe he's like a little entity that likes to show up. I don't know. But I think it'd look funny right there. But I do think we are now done with the decorating aspect. We need flowers. Oh, and that will not do. I need that one right here. There we go. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead, grab some flowers, and then we will time travel and see how everything looks. Real quick, I know I said I was gonna pop down the flowers and then time travel, but I think I want to add a few more items. Let's see. All right, so I grabbed some glowing moss balloon. I did go ahead and try filling in this area as much as I could, but unfortunately there's just a lot here. Or, well, it's a lot of space with not a lot of items. So I do want to fill it in just a little. And then how about right by Bunny's house, let's put down the pumpkin set. And then I grabbed the spooky candy set. And then because Bunny is such a sweet little bunny, I grabbed her little bunny plush. Okay, we do have the spooky trick lamp. We're just gonna twist it. I don't feel like crafting more pumpkins after yesterday's build. And then I realized I picked up a lot of these fire flowers and we haven't used them yet. So we're gonna pop these in. But I think they are just super fun, very kidcore. So let's pop one right there. And how about one right here? And maybe on our like filler / touch up, I do have a couple more of them. Maybe we can go in and pop some in everywhere else on the island because they're just so cute. I always forget that the Mario items like move a lot. They don't just like sit there, but I think that's cute. Maybe I'll grab like maybe 1 or 2 more and scatter it, and then we'll time travel. So I am going to do that. All right, and now it is time to look at our little haunted carnival for Bunny. So we have our entrance, which looks magnificent. We'll probably go and maybe add some pumpkin items out here, maybe when we work on our film. And look at little Miss Bunny herself. Hello. Like the way she came out. Oh, she's cute. I don't think I've talked to her, have I? I have not talked to her. Oh dear. Oh, I love her. She's so cute. All right, let's go ahead and look at our carnival, see if anything needs to be changed. Right, it looks pretty good. I may add some more glowing moss maybe in this area. But it looks like everything is fully grown in. Okay, we have our little tent in the back with our popcorn machine. Actually, we do need to turn these on. So turn you on. Turn that to spin. We have our gyroids. We need to get our cotton candy going and our other popcorn. Oh, this looks so good. We have our little UFO, which you do have access of going back to this one and touching it. And we have a little alien guy right there. Hello. And then when you walk to the, what is this, the right? Yes. I did forget my directions real quick. We have our jack-o'-lantern forest. So those look really good. I love the plaza arch. I've never, all right, don't judge me. I have never actually used the plaza arch. If I did, I do not remember it. But this is looking really cute. I would like to maybe go in and add maybe a couple more pumpkin items, but I will be honest with you. I don't have it in me to craft anymore, so that's definitely going to be a couple Treasure Island runs. But I have a feeling I want to add more pumpkins on this island, so that will probably be for like the touch-up video. I don't want to make this one too long because I know we've had a couple longer videos and I just don't want to do that to you. But alright, I think this is done for now. I really like the way it came out. I think it's super cute. It's not overly cluttery, but it also has that full effect. We have our little items in the back. I do need to figure out what I can put like right along here because we obviously can't put trees. So I don't know what to put right here. So we're gonna have to figure that out too. If you have any suggestions, let me know. Because it's gotta be single tile and it has to be able to go up here, like against the cliff. I may have to do some research, but alright, my friends, that is the end of today's video. I'm pretty pleased with how it came out. I love the bubbles and the confetti. It looks super fun, but I hope you have a lovely and cozy day and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!